A lot of computer companies have really cool names and really cool slogans, and this company, Suevery, is no exception.
Not only work, but also games. And you can definitely guess where this PC is from. Let's just dive into it after a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is brought to you by KTC and their H27T13 monitor. KTC has been one of the main manufacturers for brands such as NEC, Samsung, ViewSonic, and more, providing top-notch quality and exceptional calibration. Featuring a 27-inch IPS panel with 1440p resolution, this monitor brings your content to life with incredible detail and precision. Whether you're a gamer or a creative professional, the H27T13 delivers an unmatched visual experience. It also has amazingly accurate and vibrant colors with its 123% sRGB color gamma area coverage, 300 nits brightness, and 13:1 contrast ratio. When you pair this with a low blue light and flicker-free display, you're protected from eye strain and fatigue while still getting a beautiful image. With the 1 millisecond response time and 100Hz refresh rate, you can experience buttery smooth gameplay that provides you that competitive edge in esports titles. And since it's G-Sync and FreeSync compatible, you can eliminate screen tearing for an even better experience. Big thanks to KTC for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
Temu, they're getting fancy with this artwork, guys. I'm just saying, this is, Corsair and 6T, they're coming for you all.
So yeah, this company was selling on Temu, and I found it because I sorted by the cheapest possible computer on Temu that it wasn't a mini PC. They sell a ton of mini PCs on there, but this thing actually features decent specs. We paid $220. Features a Ryzen 3 3300U, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 512 gig SSD. The U processor is the interesting part because that's a laptop CPU.
Yeah.
And the foam is beautiful.
Yeah, this is a CPU that we would normally see on the mobile side of things, whether it's a tablet, a laptop, or even a console. So I'm curious to see how they implemented this, and it's probably not going to be upgradable.
And we'll take a look at this at first. This looks like
this one's a Lenovo.
It looks like a Lenovo. It has a handle on it. It's kind of wild. They got the branding right here. I think they sell this case, and they definitely just slapped their logo on it. I remember seeing this on the market with like a red accent on the front. It kind of looked like the Lenovo case.
Is this like the one case that we always see from Temu and Amazon now, like where it's except it has airflow?
Maybe. It looks wider though. That other one was pretty narrow. I guess we'll just go and open it up and see what it looks like. Again, we're not working with the GPU here. We're working with the 3300U, which is an iGPU, which is it's acceptable, but it's definitely dated nowadays. And then if we pick up the side panel, we can see
oh my God,
very limited in what we have here. So, oh my God, that is a low profile like CPU cooler. It's just a heat sink with a baby fan on there.
Is that any better than a laptop cooler? I don't know. Look at the actual heatsink though. It's tiny.
It is really tiny. That can't be good. RAM-wise, we have a single stick of memory, which is never good for an APU. 16 gigs. Why? Why single stick? Why?
Is it glued in?
Is it glued in? It's glued in, guys. Imagine gluing in your RAM. Wow, that's rough. The SSD, it should be a 512 Alua SSD. I'm gonna assume Gen 3, the C900 series.
Wait,
NVMe
this
SSD.
thing can take a GPU?
That's what I was interested in. It has a GPU slot, but with this 300 watt power supply, let's see, only 184 watts on the 12 volt rail, by the way, which is what 90% of PC components are powered by. So let's just assume we have 184 watts to work with. Still, with this, we should have room if...
It has a, what is that one?
Is that a 6? That's an 8 pin?
Oh my God.
It has an 8 pin.
So in theory, we have 184 minus, so 116, is that right? 116?
Safely. I mean, based on what it's rated for, so playing it safe, we probably will. I think adding a GPU, whether it's even a no power requirement GPU or something we could throw something in there and just see what it does. But the 3300U though is limiting. It's just a quad core processor, so not amazing. But it's a modern Ryzen CPU, technically.
It needs a 3056 gig.
It needs a 3056 gig like every other PC here on the channel. I did have to pull up these images though. Let's see if they saved, because the listing images were something else.
Are they misleading?
Yeah, they don't make any sense. Oh wait, hold up. Hold up, I gotta do a puzzle real quick. You know the vibe, Jonah. Aaron, which one is it? I can't tell. Oh, what? Invalid?
Ooh,
oh, yeah,
robot.
You're a robot. You're a robot.
Robot, okay, there we go. Validation successful. Okay, let's scroll down here real quick. So here's the scene display. And they have it with a graphics card, by the way.
Is it playing a game? Yeah, they're like playing a video. They're like playing like CS:GO or something.
One of those powerful ones from
Oh yeah. Oh, it looks like the one from Temu. It looks like the 3050 colorful card where you're about to do copy. Look, what is this?
Wait, they don't even have is there no keyboard or mouse either?
Oh, there it is right there. So this is the scene display. Ryzen 3 3300U processor, 444 thread, pretty standard. We got work, gaming, household, and design. This is what Zach does. Powerful performance, multi-purpose, office, gaming, home, and design. Let's keep going here. Product parameters. DDR4 2666, solid state drive 512, customized FP3 board, fast heat dissipation at high RPM. The power supply is a 240 wide, 300 watt. Variety of popular games, Jedi Survivalist, League of Legends, and Horizon 5.
Wait,
Jedi
isn't that Fortnite?
That's
PUBG.
That's PUBG.
That's PUBG. What the heck?
Jedi Survivalist. I don't know what's going on there. And then randomly an Intel 11th gen picture. I don't, like the 11400 randomly got added to this listing. So all in all, there's a lot going on here. But for $220 from Temu, it's kind of what you expect. I guess let's turn it on, make sure there's no problems here.
It doesn't sound, I mean, for 220, like, because I thought this was 300 originally.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound that bad. I don't think I'd go out of my way to buy it, but is this supposed to be like Jedi Survivor?
I guess. It definitely isn't playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Survivalist.
Survivalist.
That's the high RPM fan? It's
is-
spinning so slow.
What's that? The air's just coming from the power supply's pushing air.
Oh, so that's what they mean.
That's the high RPM fan. Because there's no other fans in here. It's just that and the power supply. So, well, for the sake of testing, we're gonna get into Windows, or I'm assuming there's Windows on this. Get into Windows, get the games installed, see what we're gonna do, and then we'll go to PC Bros and see what kind of GPUs we have, and what makes sense to upgrade this thing and see how much that helps. It will help, obviously. We just gotta make sure it actually works, because we are limited with all this other stuff. But hey, $220, as long as it works, we're on the right track here, Temu.
All right, guys, we're in Overwatch. We're not playing Overwatch, we're in it. So we're just running like what the game defaulted to, which was 720p actually. And we have, it looks like we're on, dynamic render scale set to custom. We got like a minimum and maximum, and then low, which this is like the lowest you can really go. I guess we can lower the render scale more.
And Jackson's pointing out how the CPU is pulling 6.6 watts right now. It's like downclocking itself too, which is really weird. And our watt reader says we are pulling a grand total of 40 watts.
I mean, look at the temperature. Like it's not even like, it's like, nope, I'm not gonna do anything.
I'm just gonna sit here. This is it.
But remember, it's not only for work, it is also for game, guys.
It's also for game. Oh boy. And the funny thing is, like, I actually was pretty happy with its performance in Windows. Like, it had good networking. It didn't have like crap networking, so download stuff really quickly. Windows was fine. SSD wasn't locking up or anything. So I just think it's only for work, no game.
Yeah, maybe after this game, I'll check like and make sure there's not, because you can still change power profiles even on desktops. So like,
maybe,
you know, yeah, you'll like that. Don't matter if I'm lagging. I'm still gonna go crazy. Who is this? Genji, stop. This actually feels much worse than a 3300U. Temu, how'd you do it?
Temu, how'd you?
What's your secret?
How'd you manage to make a Ryzen APU worse?
I got nothing to lose.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Help. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Where are you taking my teammate?
Don't take them, please.
Ow. I just don't even get how we're using 100% of this thing.
Oh, sir, I hope you reference back like 1,000 times in this video to not only work, can game. I need 1,000 references. Not only work, but also games.
Maybe we'll help them by putting a GPU in it. If it works really good, we can be like, hey, you guys should try this.
And not only work, in game.
Ow. Oh, I got a little too in there. Little donkey. Where you go? Where's my teammates? Where are you going? Yeah. I'm froze, by the way. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
Where are all my teammates? Are they bots? Nice shot.
Are you in a bot lobby?
That was not a nice shot. You were standing still with nothing. Hey, there's someone behind us, guys. Guys, there's someone behind us.
There's a hamster.
Oh my god. I went down. Oh, where are they? I'm ready for Fortnite and then a GPU upgrade.
That sounds like the thing in depth for games.
Might need more than that, we'll see. Oh my god, dude. There's way too much going on. He's leaving the point.
Hey, Dubski.
Easy.
Fortnite's gonna be a mess. Let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's just do it. Can we talk about how you're not dropping in at the end of the map though?
So I did do the preload stuff where you can preload like the shaders, basically pre-download them instead of having them streamed, which I think helps. Which, by the way, guys, I did do that. I did that. I removed all the DX12 textures, all the high-res textures. All that's gone. We are on the lowest of low that is possible with Fortnite. And
It's not even as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
it's something. It's not great. It's something though. We'll see what happens when we land. Why is he inside the umbrella, Peter? I'm sorry. We're like even our iGPU is bottlenecked right now. This part of me thinks this has to be RAM, but we're gonna try. He almost fell out of the chair.
36 watts total.
No. Yeah, I killed somebody. Look, you're dead. No, you're dead. We can do better, and hopefully, honestly, I think a GPU is going to be a good example of CPU bottleneck, but we're going to try it, and then we'll try some RAM. We're just going to run a bunch of 3D Mark benchmarks probably, and run these back again just to see if we notice a difference, but yeah, this is, okay, it's okay, no, I'm just not even going to try to say this is playable. I'm coming. There's two people. Oh! Ah! Ah! How much HP do you have?
This PC is a good example of what happens when you get too much microplastics in your balls.
Kelsey has so many microplastics in his balls. Do you think you can just drive away from me?
Is it the Ferrari?
I think this is a good point to stop and just be like, hey, I got 4 kills. That's 4 more than I thought I would. Let's look for a GPU back at PC Bro, see what we can find. Probably gonna be 3056 gig, which honestly, if the CPU doesn't get any better, ain't gonna be that helpful, but we're gonna try. Doesn't require any external power, so that'll be nice. Don't have to push that power supply any more than we have to, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that after I figure out what's going on here, because I think there is somebody. Oh, hey!
Banana! Oh, they're a gamer.
They got the Uzi.
That's a gamer.
They got the
with a banana.
Uzis.
Hold up.
I got Uzi'd. Let's get back there. After a glorious 3D Mark score of 587, we figured it's time to do a graphics card, and we found this at PC Bros. What this?
This is a 1660 Super Asus TUF model, and you can get these on eBay for like $100-ish. It is going to require an external 8-pin, which we do have, but I'm not super hopeful with a score like that. I think it's the lowest score we've like ever seen. We've tested other APUs before, so I don't know. There may be something weird with this BIOS, but we'll see.
And we're definitely going to push that power supply a bit here. So, well, you know what? Might as well. Let's shut it down. Let's upgrade it. See what this thing does. If it doesn't make a major difference, we'll at least try some RAM as well, just to like eliminate all variables here. And then at that point, we'll just think, okay, this motherboard and CPU is just incredibly underpowered for no reason. And would you look at that? We got the GPU installed, GPU drivers. Yes, we are still CPU bottleneck. But running a single channel memory with the GTX 1660 Super seems to be a major difference. We're actually at 1080p medium settings now. So I really think 90% of the problems was definitely the iGPU, but another 10% is probably still the single channel memory. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna go ahead and run a game of Overwatch, see what kind of average we can get, come back to you guys and show you what we have, and also run Fortnite again and 3D Mark and compare, and then probably load up some other games as well just to show you guys. But hey, as you can see, it did make a major difference.
All right, guys, we just got done Temuing it up, and this pre-built, although, you know, for office use, we said it's pretty snappy inside of Windows for gaming, and believe it or not, even with that 1660 Super upgrade, it was still pretty bad. There just seems to be something going on with this motherboard where we're missing about 5 watts of performance on this APU, and 5 watts when you only have 15 to work with is a pretty significant decrease.
One might say this gaming PC is not Suevery good. I had to do that. But yeah, we ran some benchmarks again, guys, with the 1660 Super with this CPU, and as Jackson mentioned, still held back a lot, but these are the benchmark numbers we did get. Overwatch 1080p medium settings, we got an average of 60 to 90 FPS, which before we had to go 720p and it was pretty much unplayable. So again, an upgrade, but still very CPU bottleneck. Fortnite, again, same deal, 1080p performance mode, low settings. I just put bad. because it was that bad. You can see it on screen here. It was definitely a stuttery mess. We didn't run the Black Myth Wukong benchmark, which is definitely a stretch for this PC, but we did manage on 1080p low with FSR to get a 61 FPS average, very well optimized game, and 3D Mark Time Spy after the GPU upgrade. We got a score of 4,659.
Wow.
And just for the sake of testing, I decided to swap the RAM out. I didn't find an identical stick that matched closely to the one that was already in there. I swapped it out for a whole new kit of 16 gigs dual channel memory, ran Fortnite again. It was still bad. It did not get any better. So I really think the CPU is just being held back by this motherboard. And realistically, again, it's a laptop CPU that boosts up to 15 watts. It's really not that powerful. But again, let's just go back to the point of this video. This is a Temu computer for $220 for an office PC. Probably fine for gaming. Not so much. So if you want to buy it yourself, buyer beware. Links in the description down below. You can shop on Temu today. But let me know what you think of this PC. For $220, would you buy one for yourself for an office PC? Please don't for gaming.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
This build right here will be for sale at PCBros.tech, and yeah, we're not really going to advertise it for gaming. We're going to advertise this thing as a glorified office PC.
And most likely, it'll be half of what we paid. Over at PCBros.tech, you can buy this PC or some awesome, actual good gaming PCs and use code ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. Give it a try, guys. 3% saves you a lot more than you might think. See you guys later. Goodbye.